minute, okay?
Hello everybody, my name is Damon. Today is July 22nd, at least as of recording this, and as of uploading this, which should also be today or tomorrow at the latest, I've gone over a week without posting anything to my channel. The main reason for this sudden hiatus, as explained on Twitter, is that my SSD was unbootable. While that was kind of true, I lied a little bit in my tweets, in that I said my SSD was fried for seemingly no reason, when in reality it was simply unbootable because I had trouble reinstalling my operating system. I installed Linux over Windows 10 like a moron. Then I quickly realized I had no idea how to use Linux, and there were in fact no compatible versions of the two programs I need for YouTube for Linux, those being Sony Vegas and Photoshop. I could have run the applications with Wine, which is some kind of... the acronym stands for Wine is not an emulator, but it's basically an emulator for Windows. Well, it's a Windows emulator for Linux. Basically, anyways. That's basically what it does. Or I could have installed a virtual machine and put Windows on that and run my programs through that and then learned how to use Linux, but that's really kind of backwards to how this all should have started, because I should have just installed a virtual machine with Linux if I wanted to use Linux, but I didn't because I'm not sensible. I probably could have found alternatives to them, as I'm sure there are multiple video and image editing programs for Linux, but I've had to find them, possibly pay for them, download them, and then learn them from scratch, which would be an insane waste of time, and on top of all that, I'd have to learn how to use Linux, period. That begs the question as to why I installed Linux, but we'll just leave it that I'm a moron, because that's the simple explanation to pretty much everything I do. After that, I realized that I need to install Windows again, which is when I made my two tweets, and said that my SSD was fried because it was a little... I don't know why I said that it was fried. I guess I just wanted to give some reason as to why I couldn't upload things, and explaining that I installed Linux over Windows and 150 characters or 300 characters because I actually used two different tweets probably wouldn't have been the best use of time. Anyways, I made the two tweets, spent 3 days looking around for a Windows installation disk, which I eventually did find and reinstalled, so my computer is back in working order, as you can probably tell since I'm uploading this video at some point, hopefully tomorrow, or hopefully today, actually. And I actually made an update video during that time, since I record on my dad's computer and not my own, since mine is kind of shitty and I can't record on it whenever I want, where I talked about how I'd be getting back into recording soon and would be uploading as usual. However, this may come as a shock to absolutely no one, but I'm not the most productive person out there, especially when it comes to YouTube. I barely manage to upload one episode of a single series a day. I never update or post anything that isn't an upload on Twitter, or try to connect with anyone there. I haven't connected with anyone on YouTube in general, ever. At least, not on this channel. I used to have another channel. Well, no, I think I did. Didn't I do one series with... I didn't do it with other people, but it involved other people. It was a Pokemon Leaf Green Tag Lock. I'm pretty sure that was on this channel. A really long time ago I did that, and that involved two other people. But other than that, I've never done any series with someone. Despite the fact that my original intention with uploading YouTube videos was that I would upload multiplayer videos, because that's what I enjoy watching. I mean, I like watching some people play single-player videos, but only very specific people. I mostly enjoy watching people that I enjoy playing video games together, because it's fun watching people interact and have fun and, you know, shit-talk each other and troll each other and just be dicks in general. I don't know, that seemed fun, so that's what I wanted to do, but I'm socially inept, so that hasn't been happening. Point being, I never really do anything social when it comes to YouTube, and I barely manage to maintain it as is. In fact, I haven't been paid on AdSense in over half a year. AdSense is Google's little service thing that allows you to enable monetization, and you get paid through that. You have to hit a certain threshold of $100 before you get paid. But I haven't gotten any money added towards that total in over half a year. If I look at all my reports, I'm pretty sure I'm legally allowed to say this, right? Because technically speaking, I haven't been paid yet, so it's not like I'm disclosing how much I get paid. I mean, I guess I am, but I don't get paid anything, or haven't been paid anything, so I don't think that really counts. But anyways, if you look at all the reports for like the past 6 or 7 months, they're all zero. Over the entire period of this last 7 months has been zero, which makes sense for singular videos, or singular months, I should say, because you get paid a certain amount of money per 1,000 views. And obviously I don't make 1,000 views on a single video, or, I mean, I think I make a couple thousand in a single month, so I should be getting a couple cents every month. But over 7 months, I've definitely had over a few thousand views on all my videos in total, and I haven't gotten a single cent of revenue. So I'm pretty sure my monetization is just broken, but I can't be asked to fix it. All of this is I don't prioritize my channel enough. A YouTube channel probably seems relatively easy to maintain. A gaming one, even easier. All you have to do is play a game, record yourself playing it, and upload it to YouTube. Simple. And it pretty much is. It's just really time consuming. I don't think you'll find many people on YouTube that say editing is hard. At least they really should say editing is hard. Unless they're one of those people that add wacky effects like every second or every 2 seconds to a video, so they have to constantly watch through their video, and they have to make cuts, and they have to add animations, and they add a whole bunch of special whatever Adobe After Effects bullshit. That's probably a little more difficult, but for what I do, it's not that difficult. It's just really time consuming. Cause, let's say once a week I have an opportunity to record. Assuming I even take that opportunity, since I could be busy that day with something else, I'll probably spend about 4 hours, give or take, recording 1, maybe 2 games. We'll just say 1 to be concise. I have 4 hours of footage at the end of this, which, if we say my average video length is about 30 minutes, which is a pretty big underestimation, divvies up into about 8 episodes. If I upload 1 of those a day, I have enough for all the days of the week, and then 1 more. But first, I have to take all of that footage from this computer to my computer, which in and of itself probably takes about 30 minutes to extract it to my external hard drive, and then 30 more to import it to my actual hard drive, after which I have to open up Sony Vegas, add the footage to my timeline, open up Audacity, which I use to record my microphone so you can hear my atrociously broken voice, then compress the audio and try to reduce the amount of noise in the background, noise meaning things like a fan if I have one on, like I do right now, and render that 4-hour WAV. Add the WAV to the timeline, sync up the audio with the gameplay with my whole left, down, up, and boom! I still have to edit that footage. For something like Nier, which isn't as extensive as something like Pokemon Moon or Super Dimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls, that's as easy as cutting the footage into episodic lengths, removing any of the parts of the video I don't want in. We'll assume that's only my testing intro and about 5 minutes of gameplay per episode that's just me standing around or heading to a mission without really saying anything. Adding an episode number and outro to the front and end of the video respectively, and that adds about another 10 minutes per episode. Now, I have a little over 3 hours of footage to go up, which is still about 6 episodes. That's still fine, since I never uploaded on Sunday anyways. Before I can upload, however, I have to render the videos. For a 60 FPS 1080p video, like a Nier episode, at least for my computer, that takes about 5 to 9 times, give or take, the length of the video. So, for 3 hours of footage, that's at least 15 hours I have to render the entire session. 15 hours, I can't use my computer. Of course, I don't have to render everything immediately, and don't, because I need to use my computer for other things. So, we'll just say that's around 2 to 4 hours a day I have to render to get the video up next day. I can do that while I sleep, or even while I go to work. Not really an issue. After the video finally renders, I have to upload it. That takes about 3 hours to upload and process the video on a good day because my internet is shit, and YouTube is shit. Assuming, of course, my browser doesn't crash and the video doesn't fail to upload for whatever reason, both of which seem to happen a lot more than they should. I end up scheduling my videos. I don't post them immediately because I'm not usually home when I want them to go up. Though, as of late, I've been having to post them really late immediately because rendering and uploading have been taking way longer than they should. Scheduling a video means I have to add the description, title, tags, make the thumbnail, and add the end cards to the outro. Add the end cards to the outro. I could speak, guys. And set the tweet on Twitter to go live 5 minutes after the video publishes. We'll say, in total, that takes like 20 minutes an episode. Suddenly, a simple 4-hour recording session takes a total of 45, around 45 additional hours, give or take, and some videos are faster or slower to get from my computer to your screen for viewing a week. And of course, like I said, I don't spend every single one of those moments actively working, like for rendering and uploading, since I can't physically do anything else while those are happening, unless I was able to record at the same time, but I can't, since I can only record once a week during very specific hours when my parents aren't here, but you get the idea. As such, I've decided that for the time being, I'm going to seriously slow down with YouTube. Even more than I'm going to slow down with YouTube even... Is that... How do I say that grammatically? I'm going to... My content on YouTube is going to be posted less frequently than it usually is. I do enjoy recording and posting videos, and I even enjoy the process of editing once I start editing. If it's something like Sega Hard Girls, where I actually have to watch the video all the way through, and I do add some wacky things every now and then if I decide to. I don't want to give off the impression that somehow I don't like playing video games. But the entire process, while not difficult, takes a while. Streaming, on the other hand, would be a far faster solution. It'd cut out the editing process almost entirely. I'd still have to set up my stream and, get consistent hours and whatnot. But at the given time, I have maybe a once a week availability to record or stream, and that's really not enough to be a consistent streamer. So, until I'm in a more comfortable position where I can record, edit, and upload or stream at will, I'm gonna have YouTube take a backseat while I get my life situated. At some point, I'll be back in full swing, whether it's on this channel or a new channel once everything's done, or on Twitch. May not be today or tomorrow or a week or even a year from now, but I enjoy making content, because that's the whole point that I made a YouTube channel, obviously. So, things will probably pick up eventually. That raises the question of what I'm going to do with my current series. Well, definitely not going to cancel them. I've spent far too much time as it is. Over 7 months with some of them. So I'm just going to finish recording, editing, rendering, and uploading them until all 4 series are done and out of the way. Shovel Knight is already entirely recorded. I finished that 2 days after it came out. About 2 more episodes of that, and it'll be done. Pokemon Moon will probably take another recording session, maybe 2 to finish up, to wrap up all the post-game stuff, which will end up being about 2 to 4 more episodes, in addition to the 2 to 4 more episodes of backlog that I need to edit and post, if I can manage to beat the game that quickly anyways. Or, maybe my Pokemon will all suddenly die and the Wonderlock will end almost immediately. Stupid to mention Neptune vs. Sega Hard Girls, assuming it's around the same length as Neptunia U Action Unleashed and Mega Tech Mention, will probably take another 15 episodes to finish. Maybe less, maybe more. So I could probably grind that out in a couple days. Since, if you've noticed in the past, I actually take a pretty decent while to get through Neptunia games, but I can upload them relatively consistently. I say as Hyper Devotion Noir took longer than Mega Dimension Neptunia did, but to be fair, on the flip side, I finished Mega Dimension Neptunia in the span it took me to start and end another series. I finished and started Mega Dimension Neptunia in the middle of that series, so I'd say that I'll get through that relatively fast. And then we have Nier Automata, which will probably be another 20 to 30 episodes. I'm already on Route C, spoilers, at the very least. It'll probably take 30 episodes to get from where we are right now in the series, which is almost at the end of Route A, all the way to, I think, Route E. I'm pretty sure there's only 5 routes. There are 24 endings, or 26? How many letters of the alphabet are there? 26, right? Pretty sure 26. But I'm probably not going to get all 26 done. So, like I said, I already have an enormous backlog of footage that I need to edit and post for that. I'll only be posting these series one at a time. Shovel Knight will be posted, then Pokemon Moon, then Sega Hard Girls, then we'll start tackling the monster that is Nier. I have no idea when that'll be finished. If I end up swamped with schoolwork or actual work, and can only post a video of that once a week or so, worst case scenario, then so be it, but it will get done. And once all 4 series are done, I'll probably take a break from posting in general. I'll make another update video when that is, and then if I manage to come back in a reasonable time frame, if I manage to get everything situated in a reasonable time frame, I'll just stick to 1 series at a time, probably with an episode once a day, maybe every other day, whenever I have the spare time to get to it. Basically, I probably won't be getting. I'll be posting very infrequently after all this is said and done. So, TLDW, fucked up my computer. Gonna play games as of. Gonna finish up the series that I'm already recording, and that's pretty much it. I think that's everything. I probably forgot a couple things, because I'm really bad at these update videos. I never know what to talk about. I have an entire script in front of me, and I've had to redo this update video like 7 times. I mean, I recorded it. This is the second attempt I'm recording it this time, but the last update video, or the last cut of this update video, I guess you could say, before I scrapped that took about 6 tries to get through, because I'm really bad at talking, yet I want to be an entertainer, so that's awkward. Anyways, I also spent way too much time talking with, or giving an example about how long it takes to get through a recording session, but whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, or listening. I don't know who out there would want to listen to a possible future NEET ramble on about his first world problems for 24 minutes. Wow, 24 minutes. But I'm sure someone does, and did. Oh, there's probably a video, a gameplay in the background of something, so I guess you could also just be watching that. Though, I don't know who wants to watch me play games anyways, because I'm also really bad at those. But, if you did watch, listen, or just watch, you muted the audio for whatever reason, thank you for doing that. And I guess I'll talk to you all in the next episode of Shovel Knight, or the next series, if you don't care about that, or maybe never again, if you decided that you don't like any of the series I upload, and you don't want to wait Until I upload one you do like. Or maybe you're new here, and you have no idea what any of this is about, and you just think I'm really annoying. That's okay with me. I'm gonna go try and apply to a school now. Actually, I'm gonna have to take an assessment test first. I'm not sure how well that's gonna go, because I've kind of been out of school for a year, so that's probably not gonna go very well. Either way, that's all for now. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.
Let's take it easy. That was a no-go. Done transforming. Done transforming. Done transforming. Circling. You get what you wanted? I wanted this. Bad connection? My finger slipped. I'm having a bad day. Uzume is on a roll. I wanted this. Uzume doesn't want this. You get what you wanted? I don't want that. Yeah. Circling dream. Bad connection?